And there's no words, and anybody that's grew up like I have, there's no words to ever put that in perspective for anybody. Me growing up, I mean, I had all this to run. I mean, it's just how I grew up. I mean, I grew up out here and, living in the country and hunting and fishing and just loving every day. So there was a small house here that I moved to when I was 17 years old. We bought the farm when I was 17, and then after I got married, I moved away for a little while. My mom and dad built this house behind me. So the house here was built in 2008. Started in 8, finished in 9. And 2016, me and my wife bought the farm and the house, and we moved into it. This farm has been farmed for 3 generations. My granddad was farming it when I was little bitty. I was riding a tractor here on this farm when I was 2 years old on the fender. And I mean, from the age that I can remember up until now, I mean, I spent every day pretty much of my life. The farm, this is home. I mean, it always will be home, but just the good Lord has called on me to do different things, and I've answered that, and we've moved on to try a different road. So the farm itself is 128 acres. It's 80 acres of tillable ground, tiled bottom ground. Then there's about 40 acres of woods. And then the rest, 9-10 acres is the yard and the grain bins and the shops and stuff that goes along with the farm. It's got close to 60,000 bushel of grain stores, brand new, that I just put up a couple years ago. So to go along with the 80 acres, you got a place you can store your own grain here at the farm and some. I mean, there's just, thousands of square footage of buildings on this place. And so anybody that's got a lot of toys or wants to buy a lot of toys or anything like it, there's plenty of room here for bring whatever you need to or buy when you get here. I mean, you're not gonna find much better ground. I mean, we're in Muhlenberg County, Kentucky, and we got some of the best ground in Western Kentucky to row crop, and you got 80 acres here that's tiled and even got a lake dug in the middle of the farm. If a man ever wanted to irrigate, he can irrigate. I've hunted right here ever since I was old enough to hunt, and I mean, this farm will produce, good 140, 150 inch deer year in, year out. Got trail camera pictures of 170s, 180s this past winter. Me and my wife and my oldest son that's been hunting for a while, and my 2 youngest ones started this year. We've all enjoyed picking and choosing the deer that we harvest, and the deer that's got a little age or a little character or something that sticks or stands out from the herd. And like I said, as far as coming out here every year and having the opportunity to kill a good deer, that's not a problem. Just for them to get to witness a little taste of what it was like me growing up. When my son that's fixing to turn 16, ain't no telling how many four-wheelers and side-by-sides that he's wore out, and it's been a blessing to get to watch him. My kids has got places to play and in a safe environment, and you don't have to worry about them. It's just, it don't get no better than a farm like this. God's creation of, it's a lot of work at times, a lot of mowing and stuff like that, but it's so rewarding to be able to enjoy something this nice. It's got the full package. It's got revenue for any family that wants to come and enjoy it. There's fishing, there's hunting, and then, just the views. As we're sitting here now and I'm looking out across the fields and stuff, it's just every afternoon to come in from work and kick back for a few minutes before the sun to set and see the kind of views you got here. It's just, it's amazing. I'd love to see somebody that would come along and kind of treat it like I have. You can walk out your back door 12 months a year and there's some kind of recreational fun to be had. Something like this don't come along every day. There's no ending to what all this farm can provide to a family or just a person wanting a place just to get away or whatever. Perfect place to spend the evenings with your family fishing. Pretty awesome sunset that's fixing to happen on the backside of the lake that happens every afternoon. Just anything you could possibly want in a farm, this one here pretty much has it. It does hurt a little bit to see it go, but I want somebody else to enjoy it like I have with my family, and that's what needs to happen.